students, I hope you all are doing great. I am Mukanksha from SuperGrads. So after looking at the notification and its aspects in the previous video, in this video, we are going to look into the application process of GGSIPU BBA CET, which is Guru Gobind Singh Indraprasth University's BBA Common Entrance Test for students who wishes to apply for or who wishes to pursue BBA. So step by step, we'll go further and look into all the details to fill the form, how to fill the form, what all things you need to keep in mind while filling the form. So as you can see in the screen behind my back, in the background, it is the official website of Indraprasth University. And obviously, it is very easy to access through the official website of Indraprasth University. From here, we are going to go further and walk through the whole process of application and the filling the application form. So as you can see, admission notice is the first step where you have to go after reaching to the official site. As you can see here, the fourth column is the admission portal link. So directly you have to go through that link and we'll be reaching to, okay, so yes, we'll be reaching to the page wherein we are going to register ourselves first. We have to create the username and password first to move ahead and begin the application process. So as you can see here, students, here is the GGSIPU registration 2022. Now, students, here is where we will reach once we will click on to GGSIPU registration 2022. So the first step basically will be to register ourselves as the fresh candidate, right? And we have to obviously fill the basic formalities to create our username and password. So first of all, before that, we are supposed to agree, we are going to give the consent that we are agreeing to all the terms of the university. And after that, we have to fill all such formalities starting with the name, the full name first and second, our ISD code. We have to obviously choose India, the mobile number, your email address. The email address and mobile number has to be filled really carefully because again, all the intimations about the exams are going to come to these contact details only. And user ID is something that you yourself have to create, right? और आप कुछ ऐसा user ID prefer करो जो you can remember very easily. So it can be the username or the first domain of your email address. It can be that, or it can be the username of your social media handle, or it can be anything which you can easily remember. And second thing is the password. So here also, students, you have to be very sure of these things. So your password has to lie between 8 to 13. It should contain at least one capital letter. It should consist at least one special character. तो उस चीज का भी आप ध्यान रखो. And also if you are of that habit, you can forget the passwords very easily. So I will request you to write down that password somewhere in your mobile phone, your device, or write it down in your paper diary, whatever, which will be convenient to you in future when you will be logging in for your further process, right? It is very important because counseling के entrance exam के बाद counseling process में भी this username and password will come in handy. So you have to be careful to remember both the things. Now, students, once you are clicking on to final submit, this page is where you will be leaded. And here you will get another option if you have done any mistake or if you think that you want to edit anything, you want to go back and you want to change anything, there will be one option available for you where you can edit your details. And if you have filled the details correctly, then you can finally submit it by clicking here. So when you'll be clicking here, you will be leading to this page, right? Here, आपको यहाँ पे दोबारा से यहाँ click करना है, which will lead you to a page जहाँ पे आपको again you have to log in with your username and password that you noted down and that you created. And again, then we'll move ahead with the registration or application process by filling the rest of the details. So let's say here, as you can see, is the user ID, the password. Again, you have to be careful about that. You have to note it down, both of them. The security pin which will be shown here in the checkbox, and then you have to sign in. उसके बाद दोबारा से you will be beginning with the fresh process of the application form. Now, guys, once you sign in or log in again with your new username and password, and of course the security PIN, you will be leading to the first step of the application form. यहाँ पे, as you can see on the screen, you are getting an option of various programs which you wish to apply. Of course, since we want to apply for BBA, we are going to look for BBA program. So as you can see, there are very many options. हम लोग BBA को ढूंढ रहे हैं since we want to pursue BBA. So right, काफी नीचे चला गया है BBA. Okay, so here is the BBA and Elite Program 2022 CET. So here you have to go complete your personal details and right. Here is the process wherein we'll be beginning with the first step of the application form. Here, as you can see, these are the formalities that you have to fill. The candidate name, which is our name, is already filled since we mentioned it while registering as a new candidate. You have to enter your father's name, mother's name, date of birth, your gender, your category, and then the next step will be the contact details. The contact details will require you to fill the correspondence as well as the permanent address, right? So if let's say permanent address is the address जो आपके आधार कार्ड में मेंशन होता है basically, और correspondence is the address which if in case आप अपने आधार कार्ड वाले address के अलावा if you are staying somewhere else, तो you can fill that, right? It can be the same also. तो yes, अगर आप दोनों का सेम है, आप सेम जगह पे रह रहे हो जो आपके आधार में मेंशन्ड है, तो you have to check here, click on the check box here wherein it's written same as the correspondence, right? I hope it won't be that confusing. Next step, the fourth step will be to upload your documents. तो यहाँ पे भी आपको बहुत ज्यादा केयरफुल रहना है. You have to keep yourself ready with your passport size picture, the scanned picture. यहाँ पे आपके डॉक्यूमेंट का फॉर्मेट भी लिखा है और साइज भी लिखी हुई है. तो मेक श्योर करो कि 10 to 100 KB के बीच में ही आपके पिक्चर स्कैन्ड पिक्चर है. सेकेंडली, आपका डेट ऑफ बर्थ सर्टिफिकेट और योर 10th का पासिंग सर्टिफिकेट, राइट? इन दोनों में से जो भी अवेलेबल होगा उसको स्कैन, ओरिजिनल को स्कैन करके उसको यहाँ पे आप अपलोड करोगे. वेरी इजी प्रोसेस, बिल्कुल कंफ्यूजिंग नहीं है. जस्ट रिमेंबर टू अबाइड विद देयर स्पेसिफिकेशंस अबाउट द डॉक्यूमेंट्स. इनको ये इस वाले कॉलम को बहुत ध्यान से देख के उसके बाद अपलोड करिए. एंड अगेन द लास्ट step will be to make the payment. Before making or filling the payment, application form fees I have already mentioned will be 1200 for all the categories. कोई भी relaxation नहीं मिलेगा आपको if you are from the reserve category or PWD category. यहाँ पे हर category के लिए 1200 फीस ही रहेगी. ये हमारा last step होगा. Before that, you are supposed to confirm and verify once again all the details that you must have filled. तो इस कॉलम को, इस रिक्वायरमेंट को आप फिर से चेक करोगे, राइट? एंड you are going to make a final submit, you are going to go back to home, and then आप जब अपना finally सब complete कर दोगे, then the site will ask you to make the payment. और ये सारी information you are going to get it via your email address. So make sure आप सारी चीजें बहुत carefully register कर रहे हो.